Welcome to MES e-learning channel. The topic that we are going to look at today is soft skills development. This is one of the most important and mandatory skill that each and every individual have to possess, not just in professional but in personal life as well. Let's look at what exactly soft skills development means. It is the most important interpersonal quality or attitude that enables each and every person to work well and also achieve success in their careers. This presentation, which we are going to look at right now, will take you through the key soft skills that are very important to be followed in the workplace. What is the importance of soft skills in workplace? In a workplace environment, more than your hard skills, soft skills matters the most. The reason is it would help us enhance productivity because when we are having a good soft skill, we obviously will know how to help employees, our co-employees work well, and we can gel well with the colleagues. Then very important thing about soft skills is improved communication. So when I talk about communication here, it is not just about talking in any language in a fluent manner. It is about how you deliver something that which is there in your mind. So it's very important, more than important of what you say, how you say something that which matters the most. And obviously when we understand all these, this will enhance or help us have a good rapport with our co-employers, which would help us to boost our career. Now, we're talking about soft skills. So in soft skills, the most important aspect is communication skills. Communication is not only having the right vocabulary, not only having the right way of speaking, but it also imbibes active listening. So when we talk about active listening, it means to listen to the opponent, not with the thought of responding, but with actual thought of listening, grasping what they are wanting to speak, and then giving out our opinion. So active listening also means listening in an unbiased manner. And most important one is clarity and concision. So one has to have a clear thought of what has to be spoken. So everything that one person speaks has to come out in an organized manner. Non-verbal cues, understanding non-verbal cues not only requires smartness, but it also requires your body language. When someone is talking, we need to understand what exactly they are speaking, the unspoken words or unsaid words, by looking at their body language, eye contact, and voice, tone of voice. Now, emotional intelligence is another important part of soft skill. It is otherwise also called as EI. IQ and EI are most important for every individual to possess. IQ, we all know, it is with relates to your intelligence, but emotional intelligence is something that has to be inborn. If not inborn, one can always develop it. So the first thing about emotional intelligence is to be aware of oneself, one's emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and etc. The next one is definitely empathy. You just cannot behave like a robot just because we all know how to speak. We have to also empathize others' feelings and thoughts so as to respond accordingly. And relationship management is the third aspect. So this is like one has to manage interpersonal interactions in a very effective way. Problem solving and critical thinking. This is the next attribute of soft skill. First of all, in problem solving, what is very important is to identify what the issue is. So without thoroughly understanding the problem, one just cannot go ahead. So one has to know that there's a thorough understanding of what the problem is, and once there is an understanding of the problem, information relating to that has to be gathered so that solutions can be generated. So the first thing is to understand how the issue is, what problem it is, before jumping into any kind of conclusion. So pre-thought or any kind of biased emotions cannot be there. Adaptability and flexibility. Now, when it comes to adaptability, it's a kind of a very huge term if you can ask me. The reason is because it is not that easy to adapt in every situation, but as human beings, it's always a gift for us to get adapted to any given situations, and we got to be flexible as well. So the first thing about adaptability is embracing change. Any change, we need to be welcoming to any change that will help us to evolve. Innovative thinking is very important. Have to have the lateral mindset in order to think in an innovative manner. And obviously, remaining stress-free during normal situation is not a big deal, but remaining stress-free during a very tough situation is something that matters, and that is something which is very important aspect of soft skill. Teamwork and collaboration. The first one is definitely cooperation. We need to be cooperative with others. Now, being cooperative with others doesn't mean to just nod your head for everything that the opponent tries to speak to you. It is about trying and understanding what the other person is speaking and then reacting accordingly. Conflict resolution. There is always some kind of conflict, some kind of misunderstandings that might otherwise occur in a work environment. So always trying to identify what the issue is, and then trying hard or working hard to make things work is something which is called as conflict resolution. And the last not the least, shared responsibility. Just because someone is a leader or someone is the head or anything of a particular project doesn't mean the responsibility should not be shared. It has to be shared so that work gets equally distributed, and understanding obviously develops. In conclusion, if we develop soft skills and keep refining your soft skills with experience, it definitely provides a good opportunity so that you can work, you can show a lot of progression in your work atmosphere. And that's the end of the introduction part of soft skills. Thank you.